what is the relation between the Taj Mahal of the Agra and the replica Taj means Bibi ka Makbara in Aurangabad. You want to see the real love? Come, then meet and see the Agra, where the Taj Mahal is main bonded with the love of the Shahjahan to his princess Mumtaz Mahal, with explaining his grandson, the Azam Shah, his pure love for his mother, where he made a Bibi ka Makbara in Aurangabad and spreading the love with their monuments throughout the world till the end of the life of everyone, or to finish this earth and explaining the love of their meaning by their own, one for his wife, another for his mother. Taj Mahal of Agra is for his wife love, which everyone want to see and be the purest explanation. But in Aurangabad, the Bibi ka Makbara is from his son Azam Shah to his wife, from where the Aurangzeb is connected with the fort. Taj is for his mother and Bibi ka Makbara is for his wife by his loved son Azam Shah. We will unreveal the both of Taj Mahal and Bibi ka Makbara, the bloodline regulated in the both of them, with even the princess, the bloodline of the Aurangzeb. What did he have the relation between the Taj Mahal and the replica of the Taj, which is called as the Bibi ka Makbara? You will see over here that not only the bloodline of the Mughal emperor, even the bloodline of the architecture was involved in this. Means the Taj Mahal was built by the father as the architecture, and the son was the architecture of well-known Bibi ka Makbara, which is called a replica of Taj or Taj of a Deccan in Aurangabad, which is located in Maharashtra. The Bibi ka Makbara. Bibi ka Makbara means the tomb of a lady. It is located in the city of Aurangabad in the Indian state of Maharashtra. It was commissioned in 1660 by the Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb's son Prince Azam Shah in the memory of his loving mother Dilras Banu Begum, posthumously known as Rabiul Durrani. It is the year that strike resembles of the Taj Mahal, a mausoleum of Aurangzeb's mother Mumtaz Mahal. Do you know the Bibi ka Makbara? The word Bibi at that time, people used to call the elders, means those who were respectable or bigger than the age, like in the mother's age, they used to call them as a Bibi. Now, Bibi means the pronunciation is same, the words differences is Bibi means it's called as a wife, so there may be a lot of confusion why it's called as Bibi ka Makbara. Bibi ka Makbara means Bibi was the word that the elders they used to call in that time as a mother or those who were age in the bigger than them, so it was called as a Bibi. The Mughal emperor Azam Shah, as he know that his grandmother has a grave of a Taj Mahal in Agra, we have shortly known. Aurangzeb was not much interested in the architectures, though he had commissioned the small but the elegant Moti Masjid at Delhi. Bibi ka Makbara is the second largest structure that Aurangzeb has built, the largest being the Badshahi Mosque. The comparison of the Taj Mahal has often obscured its very own considered charm due to the strong resemblance. It is also called as Dakhni Taj, means the Taj of a Deccan. Bibi Makbara is the principal monument of Aurangabad and its historical city has the inspiration found. The main entrance door mentioned that it is a mausoleum was designed by the architect of Ataullah, and as you know, Ataullah was also the son of Ahmad Ustad Ahmad Lahori, the architect who built the Taj Mahal, and Ustad Lahori, the principal designer of the Taj Mahal. Aurangzeb's son, the Muhammad Azam Shah, was and later he put a charge of overseeing the repair work of the mausoleums of the mausoleum by the Shahjahan. Dilraz Banu Begum was born in the princess of the prominent of Safavid dynasty of Iran, as the Iran that time used to call as a Persian, and was the daughter of the Mirza Badiuz Zama Safavi. Title has Shah Nawaz Khan, who was the viceroy of the Gujarat. She married the Princess Muhyiddin, later known as Aurangzeb, upon the associations, and on 8 May 1637 in Agra. Dilraz was his first wife and the chief consort as well as his favorite. They had 5 sons: Zibuddin Nisa, Jinnatun Nisa, Zubaydid Unnisa, and Muhammad Azam Shah and Sultan Muhammad Akbar. After giving the birth to her 5th child, Muhammad Akbar, Dilraz Banu Begum possibly suffered from the puerperal fever due to the complication caused by the delivery and died a month after the birth of her son on 8 October 1657. Upon the death, Aurangzeb pain was extremely, and their eldest son, Azam Shah, was so grieved that had nervous breakdown. It became Dilraz's eldest daughter, Princess Zebun Nisa, responsibility to take the charge of her new-born brother, Zebun Nisa. Adopted on her brother a lot of, and same time, Aurangzeb greatly indignant the motherless son, and the princess soon became his best loved son. In 1660, Aurangzeb commissioned a mausoleum at Aurangabad at the act as Dilraz, finally resisting place known as the Bibi ka Makbara, means the tomb of a lady. Here, Dilraz was buried under the posthumous title of Rabiuddin Durrani, Rabia of the Age. In the following years, her tomb was repaired by her son Azam Shah under the Aurangzeb's order. Bibi ka Makbara was the largest structure that Aurangzeb had his credit and bear to strikingly resemble to the Taj Mahal and the mausoleum of the Dilraz's mother-in-law, Express Mumtaz Mahal, who herself died in the childbirth. Aurangzeb himself is buried a few kilometers away from her mausoleum in Khultabad. Bibi ka Makbara is believed to have built between 1668 to 1669 CE, according to the Tarikh-e-Nama of Ghulam Mustafa. The cost of a construction of the mausoleum was 6,68,203 rupees. Aurangzeb allotted only 7 lakh rupees for its construction, and inspiration found on the main entrance door mentioned that the mausoleum was designed and the architect by Ataullah, and the marble from the mausoleum was brought from the mines near Jaipur, according to Tavirnama. According to 300 carts laden with marbles drawn by at least 12 oxen were seen by him during the journey from Surat to Golconda. The Muslim was intent to reveal the Tajmahal, but they disliked the architecture and the proportion of the structure, both due to the sewerage budgetary. Construction imposed the Aurangzeb had resulted in a different and the particular monument with his own significant beauty. The Muslim is laid out in the Charbagh former garden. It stands at the center of the huge enclosure measuring approximately 458 meters north-south into 275 meters east-west. Baradari or the pillared pavilion are located at the center of the northeast and the western part of the enclosure wall. The high enclosure wall is centralized and pointed arch receiving the basin regular interval. The receive is divided in the pilasters crowned with the small minorities. The Muslim is built on a huge square platform with the four minarets at its corner, which is approximated by the flight to step from the three sides. A mosque is founded on the west of the main structure, later additional by the Nizam of Hyderabad, resulting in the closure to the west entrance. Entrance to the Muslim is through the main entrance gate on its south, which has the footage design on a brass plate on the wood covering from an exterior. After passing through the entrance, a small tank is provided and a low profile screen wall leads the main structure. Screened by the pathway has the series of the fountain and its center. The Muslim is encouraged with the marble by the dado level. Above the dado level, it is the construction by the basilitic trap. Up of the base, the dome. The latter again built by the marble in fine plaster covering the plastic trap. Given the fine polished finish, the abdomen with the fine stucco decoration. The Mortial remains the Rabia Durani are the place below the ground level, surrounded by the octagonal jali, priest marble, screen with the exciting design which can be approached by the descending flight to steps. The roof of the chamber that corresponded to the ground level of this mausoleum is pierced by the octagonal opening and given the low Barcedine marble screen. This makes the tomb viewable from the ground level through this octagonal opening. This floor design is known and observed with the miners of the Quraysh Durrani. Dilras, known as a physically and the personal attribute describe her as a being a beautiful, vivacious and the charming. Pertinent to her character, she seems to have been a proud and self-willed woman, and her husband stood in some way of her. She was reputed to have been short-tempered and was, say, Aurangzeb, a woman of entrance, extreme embarrassment. But to the end of her life, I contribute her love, her, and never once did I wound her feeling, said by the Dilras from some of the books and seen by the historical words. Dilras' proud nature did not create a problem in her marriage, as Aurangzeb always acted to humble with his highly and impressive of his wife. From all the accounts it appears that Dilras shared the several character traits with her husband. Both of them were the strongly willed poised and communicated in different normal scheme of the material's value. However, where Aurangzeb was the structured Sunni and Dilraz Bano was devoted Shia. In this court, the princes organized to debate between Shia and Sunnis ulema, in which Princess Zaibud Nisa also participated. However, when she became the emperor after the Dilraz had died, Aurangzeb asked daughter not to participate in these debates, which she did, according to the historian Magan Lal Safavid grew in the Aurangzeb region. Become even the Mughal emperor and their military leads, almost all the Aurangzeb successfully military campaign. Aurangzeb ordered the marriages to his two secondary wives were meaningless. As the result, the two interior wives, though they produced four more children for him, remained isolated from their husband. The status of the authority of being the imperial consort reserved for Dilras only. She retained her influence over her husband title. The end of her life always remained his favorite as well as his chief consort. In 1660, 3 years after the Dilras death, Aurangzeb commissioned the mausoleum at Aurangabad to be her final resting place known as Bibi ka Makbara, means the tomb of a lady. It is notable that Aurangzeb never raised the monumental edifice during his half of a century reign, but made just one expedition, that is, built as a mausoleum to his wife, her. Dilras was buried under the posthumous title of Rabia Durani, Rabia of the age. Rabia. Her title was given honor after Rabia of Basra. Rabia of Basra lived in 9th century CE and be considered a saint due to his piety. A Bibi ka Makbara bears a stream and the symbol of the Taj Mahal. The mausoleum of Dilras' mother-in-law expressed the Mumtaz Mahal, who herself died in the childbirth. Bibi ka Makbara was the largest structure that Aurangzeb had to his credit and considered to be a symbol of conjugal fidelity. In the following years, her tomb was repaired by her son Azam Shah under the Aurangzeb's order. Aurangzeb himself is buried a few kilometers away from the mausoleums in Khultabad. If you go over there in Aurangabad, you will see that the Khultabad is just nearby, means hardly 7 to 8 kilometers from the main city. Azam Shah, who was totally credited about this Bibi ka Makbara, his full name was Mirza Abdul Faiz Qutbuddin Muhammad Azam, commonly known as Azam Shah, was briefly the 7th Mughal emperor from 14th March 20 to 20 June 1707. He was the third son of Aurangzeb and his chief consort Dilras Bano Begum. Azam was appointed as her appreciate as Shahi Ali Jan to his father on 12th August 1681 and retained the position until the Aurangzeb's death. During his long military career, he served as the viceroy of Berar, Suba, Malwa, Bengal, Gujarat, and the Deccan. Azam ascended the Mughal throne in Ahmednagar upon the death of his father on 14th March 1707. However, he was the three sons Bidar Bakht, Jawan Bakht, and Sikandar Shah were later defeated and killed by Azam Shah's older half brother. Do you know? Even the lot of people basically visit Bibi ka Makbara in the evening. Basically, the lights of all over shine and look more beautiful when you visit over there. Even lots of people stay over there and visit two times, even in the morning or daytime, to see the beautifulity and in the evening in the light structure. As everyone knows, even in the Agra, if you visit over there to see the Taj Mahal, there are the different tickets to see to Taj Mahal. The people, those who want to see in daytime, they can see, and even in the evening, and especially in the moonlight, when the moon day is there, people, lots of tourists visit over the Taj Mahal to see the mausoleum in the night. We will unreveal the both of Taj Mahal and Bibi ka Makbara, the bloodline regulated in the both of them, with even the princess, the bloodline of the Aurangzeb. What did he has the relation between the Taj Mahal and the replica of the Taj, which is called as the Bibi ka Makbara. You will see over here that not only the bloodline of the Mughal emperor, even the bloodline of the architecture was involved in this. Means the Taj Mahal was built by the father as the architecture, and the son was the architecture of well-known Bibi ka Makbara, which is called a replica of Taj or Taj of Deccan in Aurangabad, which is located in Maharashtra. It is also called as the poor Taj Mahal, has the wellness of that time, because Aurangzeb didn't want to invest his money in these all monuments, as his father means Shahjahan invested in making of Taj Mahal. He has a wealthness, but he didn't want to invest the people money in these all monuments made around him. You may have seen the lot of love story around the world, like Romeo Juliet, Heer Ranja, or Laila Majnu around the world. Maybe lots of novel may be there on these love stories, but one of the pure love for his mother is expressed by the monument which is present in Aurangabad called as Bibi ka Makbara. Maybe the all whatever the money has been given by the Aurangzeb, but it was the pure love by his son to his mother Azam Shah, and expressed well by looking after his grandfather's Taj Mahal and keeping a memory that he will also build one of the monuments like Taj Mahal for his mother called Dilras Banu, and now in the presence of the Aurangabad, it is standing in the name of Bibi ka Makbara, means the tomb of a lady presence to show and to express the love of a child of his son to his mother, among the very well known one of the great love story if you go through it. Lot of people around the world come and visit as a tourist place, as there are lots of monuments in the Aurangabad to visit for a tour and expend a weekend over here. But the Bibi ka Makbara is one of the best in the Maharashtra, and if you come over here, you can visit in the evening also, means after the 6 o'clock, where the sun goes down and the electric current's light raises up. In this light, the Bibi ka Makbara express itself how strong it is, and the beautifully the people also get attracted to these beautiful monuments in the evening. If you go over there, you will see the rush more than the day in the evening, because government has allowed this monument to be open till 10 p.m. in the night, and people enjoy their spots to visiting here and presents with their lots of struggle. Even lots of people around the world comes over there to visit these beautiful monuments in their presence. Aurangabad is a very well known city in the state, not only in the state, also in the India, because in the Mughal era it was a capital of the Mughal dynasty at a once time over here. And now, as you know, the Aurangabad name is changed to Sri Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar. So, to connect over here, there are lots of city buses or state transports travel over here. You can be well connected all over the side by the train, flights, or even by the state buses with well connected to this area. Being the one of the most well-known area, because Aurangabad once it was called as the city of the gate, and here if you see the lot of historical places are here which attract the people all around the world to visit over here. So if you want, you can just connect this area by the state bus, or even the lots of tourist bus travel over here, so you can connect it properly. Thanks for watching this video, and if you like it, just like, share and subscribe to this video.